Right, what's up guys? Today is a beautiful Saturday morning. I have been given the keys to a 2010 60 plate Ford Focus ST. It's my buddy Chris's, and I have to say straight away I am so impressed. Now, I've never been a massive fan of Fords, not even gonna lie to you, never been a massive fan. Not because I hate them or anything like that, it's because I've never driven them, I don't think. I've never driven a Ford nice enough. You know, your odd Ford Focus 1.6 here and there, you know. But straight away, from getting in this car, I am so impressed. I think this is so cool. Fucking beautiful noise it makes. So modifications wise, it has had a fat intercooler put on the front, fat, air filter, Scorpion catback exhaust system. So yeah, this car, I don't know if you can hear when the turbo's coming in, but it's coming in, say you're in second gear, so I'll drop it in second gear for you. So at 2,500 revs, it's coming in already, popping, banging, making all sorts of beautiful noises in my opinion. Lovely noise. The car itself's done 39,000 miles, which is about right for the year. It drives and tracks really, really nicely. It's had Bowler rotor grid style wheels put on it, which are, I like these wheels, I think they're cool. They look really nice, offset's really nice on them. It's got 225/40 on the front with 225/35 on the back. Lowered all round, 40mm at the back, 30 at the front. Because as standard, these are a bit like this, I suppose. And yeah, it still drives, handles, and you know, rides really, really nicely, like you know a standard car should, in my opinion. Hasn't been molested, hasn't been ruined, which is really nice. Do you know what I like the most? And this is a standard thing. You're coming on boost and it tells you when you're on boost. I don't drive boosted cars much, but that's cool. I think that's a cool little feature. So as you're driving along normally, fourth gear, you know, 30, 40 mile an hour, it's tame, it's really nice. You know, you got a bit of a burble from the exhaust, which is nice. It's comfy, you know, and you don't have to work for it. You don't have to work for the power. It comes on boost really, really nicely. It's not vicious. It's not, you know, it's not trying to take your face off like other cars. It's really nice. Now, I spoke to the owner about, because he thinks, I can't see it after driving it, but he seems to think that it is lagging a little bit because of the intercooler that's been put on. I can't really feel it, but I don't drive boosted cars enough to know, I think. And I haven't driven one of these standard to know if there's any lag to start with. Lovely exhaust note, absolutely love that. All you have to do is come off and on the throttle a little bit, comes on, lovely noise. I like that, that is awesome. Styling wise, I think the Ford Focus is really nice. I mean, I've, again, never been into my Fords, but I feel that they are, this ST is absolutely beautifully, you know, designed. It like looks really smart. But that exhaust note, I can't get over how cool that sounds. I'm really, really impressed with how it sounds. Makes me want a boosted car, if I'm honest. Turn the traction control off, it's a completely different car. So I have now turned off the traction control. I will find a small little road off to the side and we will see how it goes. fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I love this. This is awesome. Absolutely fantastic sound coming out the back of it. I love it. It's put a massive smile on my face, this car. I'm really, really impressed. So yeah, second gear. Your little boost gauge is going up and down, which is cool. I like that. I like that. Telling you what's going on, what bar you're at and all that business. Your second gear, in your second gear. Do the window up. Fucking sound coming out the back of it. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely awesome. Awesome sound. Another thing I think is cool that they're putting in hatchbacks these days is the stop-start button. I think that's cool. So this is the perfect car, so to say, for every day. For, you know, filling the boot up with crap, kids in the back, all that sort of business. And you've still got the power, you've still got, you know, the drivability of a sporty car, and I think that's really cool. I'm really impressed with how well it does everything. It literally does everything. I think that's, you know, that's what you want to find in a car sometimes. Parked here just a minute ago. Old woman come out and asked me what I was up to. So I'm videoing for YouTube. She looked at me fucking weird. So, overall thoughts. I think it drives absolutely beautifully. The power delivery is fantastic. It makes a fantastic... I love the sound of this car. I think it's awesome. Comes on boost and you can hear it wind up, and then when you come off, pop, bang, crackle, all that sort of business. Absolutely beautiful. So I can now see why people buy these. I can really see it. Before I'd driven one of these, before I did this video, I didn't see why you would want one. I didn't see what the appeal was. Only because I don't think I'd ever really driven one, or driven one with anything done to it, and the done to it part I think is the main thing. If you're going to have a car like this and it be standard, I think you're wasting your time. It needs to have the exhaust, it needs to have, you know, the nice little crackles and bangs when you change gear. It needs to, you know, be coming on boost and stuff like that. You want to be able to hear it, you want to be able to hear the car, and I think that's really where this car excels fantastically, is the modifications that have been done. They've enhanced every single part of the car for the better. I mean, I've modified cars before where it's, you think you're doing something better and then you realise it's just crap and you've just ruined the car. And thankfully with this, it's only got better in my opinion. I think the car is just, it's a fantastic car. So price wise, in the same price range, what can you buy if you want a two-door, you know, sporty hatchback? What would you buy? Would you buy a VXR? Would you go down that route? What else is there? What would you buy? If you had the money, what would you buy? Or if you've had the, you know, if you've had the choice between an ST, a VXR, you know, stuff like that, what have you bought instead, and why have you bought it? Let me know in the comments, because I'd like to know. I'd like to know why you wouldn't buy one of these, why you wouldn't, you know, why you wouldn't take this route, let's say, because I think this car is awesome. Aircon, I found it. I just pushed every button and the aircon came on. Woo! So guys, as I'm sat in traffic, what would you buy? Let me know. What would you buy? What would you rather have? What is a good contender for this car, and what for modification wise, what would you want done to them? You know, realistically, what would you want done to them? Obviously everyone wants it forged, everyone wants it, you know, big turbos, all this business, but what realistically do you want from a car like this? So coming up, I've got something a little bit older for you, something a little bit more classic, a little bit different. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments how I'm doing, what you want to see, what a rival would be to this car, and yeah, just let me know. Cheers for watching, guys.